Hi, welcome back to Thrive with Toby. Today I'm going to speak about 3 things I wish I had known before menopause. I went into menopause in my 30s and I was ill prepared and had no idea what to expect or what was going on. Even finding out, it was because I had not seen my periods for a while, and then I decided to go check. And the doctor was like, "You are in menopause." That was the beginning of a research that has finally led me to deciding to speak about this on the streets of YouTube. Please remember to like the content if it resonates with you, and to share and subscribe to the channel if you like to have more content. So the first thing I wish I had known is that menopause symptoms, they differ for each woman. For some, there are no symptoms at all, whereas other people experience the symptoms during perimenopause, but they go away once the menopause starts. For some people, the symptoms stay with them forever. I don't know for how long. I am almost 15 years into menopause. I still get hot flashes. I still get the night sweats and a long list of other symptoms that come with being in menopause. I wish I had known this because in the beginning, when I was researching ways to alleviate the symptoms, I thought, 5 years, it's going to be over. And so what has helped me is to find ways to deal with the symptoms. In the beginning, I was on hormone replacement therapy. Eventually, I had to wean myself off it and find alternative ways to deal with the symptoms. And so for me, fasting has been one of the things that helps me in terms of balancing my hormones. Practicing mindfulness and finding alternative ways, natural ways of dealing with the menopause symptoms, because I knew that I didn't want to take the hormone replacement therapy for whatever period I might need to, because 15 years later, I still need something to help me with the hot flashes and the lack of sleep sometimes and all those things. So find ways that work for you to help you alleviate the symptoms if the symptoms are there and are disrupting the quality of your life. Speak to your health professional and together figure out what options are there for you. The second thing I wish I had known, especially as someone who was already living with a mental health illness, was that mental health struggles during menopause are common. There is some research that shows that this is linked to the declining hormones in your body. And understanding mental health and how it also links to your hormones and your neurons, it has helped me actually to realize that what felt like a peak in depression when menopause started was actually just my body's battling and struggling to fight to keep me alive. So had I known this, I would have been better prepared, and I wouldn't have been panicking trying to think what is going on now. So I will encourage you to speak to a healthcare professional if you are experiencing mood swings, anxiety, depression, or just a low mood during menopause years. To speak to a healthcare professional and unpack what's happening and figure out if you need to be in therapy. For me, therapy has been part of my adult years up to now. But one of the things that is helping me is living an active lifestyle. Making sure I get to exercise or practice mindfulness, and just watching what I consume in terms of watching what I consume to make sure that my mental health is always at its best. So find what works for you. Don't be ashamed to seek therapy. Speak to someone and build a community around you that will help you walk this journey. The third thing that I wish I had known was that positive lifestyle changes in terms of diet and exercise plays a huge role in helping you thrive in your menopause years. Nowadays, you will find me walking either in the morning or in the evening. I am not a gym person. I tend to really not thrive in the gym setting. So I find ways that then help me thrive in terms of being able to still be active and make sure that I get some form of exercise in on a daily basis or every other day. So I'll encourage you to look into your lifestyle and diet, figure out if there are foods that need to go to help alleviate the symptoms of menopause. For me, one of the things that I had to slow down on or take less of were hot spices. I love my food with hot spices in it. I cook with hot spices, but I've had to eat less of the hot spices to make sure that I'm able to thrive and not be in a perpetual hot flush, because at some stage that's what it felt like. And look into your alcohol intake if you are somebody who enjoys alcohol here and there. Sometimes alcohol exacerbates the hot flashes and just menopause symptoms, the sleep disturbance. So I've had to figure out, when do I have that glass of wine, and when is it best for me to have it, and when is it not an ideal time to have a glass of wine. So look into your lifestyle changes and diet, and slowly build into that, because you want this to be a long-term support system that you are building. Find a community that hold your hands and walk this journey with you. If you don't have, build one. Start a community that is going to help you thrive in this era, because a lot of us, we suffer alone, but there is no shame, there is no reason for us to suffer alone. And I know in most communities, mine included, there's still a stigma in mental health. There is still a stigma towards people struggling with mental health issues. So my hope in talking about this is that we end the stigma, be each other's support system, and hold each other's hand as we journey through life. If this content resonates with you, please share your experience on the comments below, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And remember to embrace the journey, because every chapter in life brings about opportunities to thrive and be joyful. See you in the next one. Bye.